Hey guys, it's Friday. Happy Friday, all that jazz. I know I'm supposed to be doing Thursdays, but I am now going to be the Friday spot again like I was last year. And Lizzie is going to be moving to Wednesday, and Lakeisha is going to be doing Thursdays, so we're switching it up a little bit. Hopefully that works. So it seems like the topic this week is about the Proposition 8 measure that was completely overruled and ruled unconstitutional, which, duh. Like, I'm just shocked it's taken this long to come to that conclusion. But regardless, it's unconstitutional, so gay marriage is now legal in California. Awesome. However, since this topic was already really covered in, pretty good depth by the previous videos this week, I'm going to cover a little bit more of the other same-sex civil union bills trying to be passed across the nation right now. So for example, I don't know if you guys have heard, but the same-sex union marriage thing was passed by legislation in New Jersey recently. It had everything it needed. It was ready to be signed into law, etc., except for some bigots, Republican Governor Christie decided to veto the bill, which is bullshit, really. If an entire board, comes to the conclusion that something should be passed into law, for one man to veto such a thing because of his own opinions as opposed to doing what the people want, that's fucked up. I'm sorry, that's not the role of the veto. The veto is put in place as a check and balance to make sure everything's equal. It's not put in place so that some man can impose his own opinion over an entire state. But regardless, it's gonna happen. History likes to favor the side of justice. Now, in Colorado, which is where I live, a civil union bill is trying to be pushed into legislation right now. It's pretty cool. We've had one previous attempt, a while back, I think like in 2006 or something. That didn't pass, obviously. But people change, opinions change. Same-sex marriage approval rate has gone up dramatically just over the past 4 years. It's that whole concept that the more people know about an issue, the less ignorant they become, and the more open to it they are. So that's one of the really important parts of passing the civil union bill here in Colorado, is just educating people. So Boulder, which is where I live, our mayor just signs a petition to push forth civil unions in Colorado, which is pretty cool. So I'm really excited and proud to live here. Hopefully it passes, crossing my fingers. It'd be really cool to live in a state where at least civil unions are allowed. Civil unions are in no way a replacement of marriage at all, and I do not believe that that's where it should stop, but it's definitely a good progressive step forward. For those of you who don't know, I am in media studies. I study mass communication and media, and am an advertisement journalism / English major. So I'm learning a lot about this kind of stuff right now, about the importance media plays in culture. And it's really interesting because if you guys haven't noticed, minorities, sexual minorities, such as lesbians, gays, transgenders, queer people in general, bisexual, everyone under the rainbow really is becoming a larger and larger force within media. And media tends to reflect the opinions and viewpoints of society at that time. But on the same note, it also helps educate and make certain things normal. So if you guys watch Grey's Anatomy, that's one of the primetime, major shows that have, a healthy, reoccurring main cast member that's gay. So that's really big. Just the fact that we have, you know, a main character in a primetime show that has a healthy gay relationship with another woman shows that it's far more acceptable in our society nowadays. For one, two, for those who aren't comfortable with it yet, it begins to show, you know, gays and lesbians and transgenders, etc., in an entirely different and positive light. So it helps change opinions. I don't know. I could get more into it, but it's really interesting how that all works. So if you guys wouldn't mind like commenting below if any shows, books, movies, etc. that have a queer character in it, whether they're transgendered, gay, lesbian, bisexual, pansexual, anything really, leave me a comment, tell me what it is. I'd like to look into it. That's something that I'm really interested in, and that way all the viewers can look into it too. Alright, so I'm gonna stop rambling. Hopefully you guys all have a good day. Bye.